Good morning, fellow and future weirdos of the flock. How are you? Welcome to the party band where we have good time. So, yesterday we left off. Listen, let me tell you. Look. David, David thought to himself, I'm gonna be a nice guy. I'm gonna do nice guy things, right? So then he's like, who in Saul's house is still alive? And everybody was like, I don't know, but there's a guy who knows a guy. So David's like, bring me that guy. So they bring David that guy. His name is Ziba. And King D was like, do you know a guy? And Ziba's like, I know the guy. So David's like, go get the guy. So it turns out the guy is Jonathan's son. Okay? And David, once they bring Mephibosheth back, that's his name, Mephi. That's Jonathan's son. The one that David's like, this is my son. Okay? So, David gives Mephibosheth all of Saul's stuff, all of Jonathan's stuff. And then he's like, you eat with me. We have good time. Okay? And then David's like, oh, this be nice thing. That's my favorite. Well, one of the kings in the kingdom died and his son was taking over. So David's like, perfect opportunity to be a nice guy. Right? So David sends him stuff and things. So the elders of this country were like, this bad. Your dad just died, and here they are bringing you stuff. They're going to spy. They're going to kill you. So, little King Face is like, all right. So then, like, he embarrasses David's dudes and posts it on Instagram, like, fuck your face, David. And then David sees it and he's like, these motherfuckers. So, he pulls up on these dudes like, come on, paid leave. Don't be mad. So he sends them on their way. And on his way back, the other country was like, oh, we done fucked up real bad. Yeah. Hire armies. So they hired armies. And then David's like, these motherfuckers. This no bueno. These guys no good. So David's like, all right, Joab, roll out. Roll up on these motherfuckers like fucking 50,000 deep. I don't give a shit. I'm sick of this. I want to be a nice guy. So, Joab beats the brakes off these people. Like, the people they hired skirted. They jetted. They was like, not even. Not even, dude. Not even. So, that's where we left off and where we'll be picking up. So, welcome. I am Nikki K the Great. I am the one reading you Awesome Dust Bible. It's great. We have a good time. So, come on in. You can leave your shoes on. Stop right there and grab you some Keep Other People Alive juice. And then come in. I hope you have weed because I do not. But I have cigarettes, so if you have some weed, I have some cigarettes. Teamwork makes das dream work. And good time. uh, So, once we're done doing all of that, we are going to smoke it, read it, drink it. So, I forgot to ask, did you take your medicine? We're going to pause right here and take our medicine because I am 2 hours late on taking my pills because I slept. And then I woke up and here I am. So, we should probably take our pills. Alright, sorry. You took your pills, right? Right. Alright. So, oops. Alright. So now we are on chapter 11. Okay? And it came to pass after the year had expired, at the time when kings go forth to battle. So they're on a timeline for fighting. Like there's a schedule to fight. See what the fuck ever happened to there is a time and a place for battle. Whatever happened to that? Like, fucking okay. David sent Joab and his servants with him, and all the vampires, and they destroyed the children of Ammon, and besieged Rabbah. But David tarried still at Jerusalem. Okay. So David wasn't in the city of David no more. I don't know. City of David, is that in Jerusalem? See, I knew I should have paid attention to all those places. But man, so, how am I supposed to remember that? I need a wife. I'm taking applications for a wife to tell me where is my mind. Yeah, I am a walking pixie song. I need a wife. Well, I guess I need a wife that doesn't need the sexy time. I just need someone to keep my brain in order. Okay. And it came to pass in evening that David arose off of his bed and walked on the roof of his house and started singing Conway Twitty. On the roof, up on the roof. That's what David was singing. Okay. And from the roof, he saw a woman bathing herself, and the woman was very beautiful to look upon. Okay, so David saw her naked. Okay. And David sent and inquired after the woman. And the dude was like, this is Bathsheba. Uriah the Hittite is her husband. And David sent messengers and took her, and she came in unto him. Oh, look. Okay, so David was like, who's this woman? And they're like, she's Bathsheba. And David was like, go get her. So they went and got Bathsheba. And David put on the moves, and she was like, what panties? and and then I guess she purified herself and went back home to her husband. Like, oh, I wish I had sausage. I wish you would have given me sandwich. I'm just kidding. Okay. And the woman conceived and sent and told David, we got a problem. And David was like, oh, that is a problem. So David sent to Joab saying, you gotta you gotta give me this guy, Uriah. Okay. So he got there, and when Uriah came to him, David demanded, so David asked Uriah, how was Joab? How did the people? And, it's so awesome. And then David said, go to your house and wash your feet. And Uriah departed from the king's house. And there followed him a mess of meat from the king. Are you feeling guilty? Did you notice he was just like a regular guy, and then you feel guilty, like, oh my God, give him all the meat. Like, all the meat, give it to him. He needs all the meat. They have a baby. Okay. But Uriah slept at the door of the king's house with all the servants of his lord, and did not go to his house. And when they had told David, dude ain't gonna go. Dude is not gonna go. And David was like, the fuck? Oh, this guy. This guy. What is this? Right? So then David was like, the fuck, dog. And Uriah was like, okay. And then Uriah was like, the ark, Israel, and Judah, everybody is in a tent, okay? And Joab and the servants of my Lord are encamped in the open field. So these people are out at war, and then I'm supposed to go home to war while they're at war. Like, I don't, I don't see this. Like, your logic is flawed, David. I want to go to war with the fight. Uh-huh. Okay. And David was like, okay, okay, stay here like a day, and tomorrow I will let you go. So Uriah abode in Jerusalem that day, and the next day David called to him, and he did and drink with King D. And King D made him drunk, and at evening he went to lie on his bed with the servants of his Lord, but did not go to his own house. And it came to pass in the morning that David wrote a letter to Joab and sent it by the hand of Uriah. What? I love you too, but I'm reading it. Listen, Uriah just carried his own death note. Okay. Come on. Okay. So David sent a letter to Joab by Uriah, and he said, let Uriah be in the forefront of the hottest battle and go away from him because he needs to die. She is literally sitting on my back. Can you can you look? Look, see, she's thinking. She's like, no, I need my ass in your neck, Nikki. My ass needs to be in your neck. Her ass is in my neck. Okay. So, this guy needs to die. So, put him where he needs to be. And it came to pass when Joab observed the city that he assigned to Uriah to a place where valiant men were. And the men of the city went out and fought with Joab. And there fell some of the people, some of the vampires, and Uriah died there. Oh, well. I mean, technically, that's what he gets for wanting to go to battle and like bothering people because he wanted to go to war. So, I mean, technically, it is his own fault, but really, on some real shit, that is kind of mostly David's fault. That Uriah died, not Uriah was in the war. That was his own fault. But it was the fault of David that he died. Okay. Then Joab sent and told King D everything, and charged the messenger, saying, when you have made an end of telling the matters to the king, and if it be that the king's wrath arise, say, wherefore approached ye so nigh unto the city when you did fight? Oh, when you sent these people to battle, did you not know they would shoot from the wall? Okay. Who smote Abimelech, the son of Jerubbaal? Did not a woman cast a piece of millstone upon him from the wall, that he died in the bed? Oh, yeah, remember we read about that one. The dude was like, kill me because I'll be a motherfucker if a lady kills me. Hey, come on. Okay, come this way. Then say, your servant Uriah is dead also. So the messenger went and came and showed David all that David sent him for. No. The dude came and showed King D everything that Joab had said. Okay. And the messenger said to David, surely the men prevailed against us. And surely the men and came out to us in the field. We were upon them, even to the entering of the gate. And the shooters shot from the wall, and some of the king's servants died, and your servant Uriah has died also. Then King D said, "Okay, tell Joab, let not this thing displease you, for the sword devours one as well as another. Make your battle more strong against the city and overthrow it, uh, and encourage them." And when the wife of Uriah heard Uriah had died, she mourned for her husband. And when the mourning was past, David sent and fetched her to his house, and she became his wife and bore him a son. But the thing David had done displeased the Lord. Oh my God. Okay. We're gonna we're gonna pause right here, and only because this next part is sad and funny at the same time. So we're gonna pause right here. We are gonna check our cats, water our plants, grab a refill, smoke a cigarette, and try to find some weed, I guess, and go pee. And we will be right back. Oh, I do good job. Like, subscribe. Oh, we have good time. Anyway, I love you. I'll be right back. All right. Chapter 12. All right. This is a fucking wild story. Look, if it's the one that I think it is, the end of this story is kind of amusing. Okay, so the Lord sent Nathan to David. Okay, and I don't know if this is his son or not. And he came to him and said, "There were two men in one city, one rich and one poor. The rich man had exceeding many flocks and herds, but the poor man had nothing save a little ewe lamb, which he had brought up and flourished. No, which he had brought. Listen, why can't I read? Okay, okay, I know what it says now. Okay, he had one little ewe lamb, and that he bought and nourished up, and it grew up together with him and his children. It did eat his own meat and drank his own cup, lay in his bosom, and was unto him as a daughter." Okay, so why would you feed a lamb meat? He's gonna give it mad sheep disease. A lamb that eats meat? Wow, that's fucking insane. I don't know if lambs are carnivores or not. I don't know. Maybe I should ask. Why don't we ask Google? Okay, no, no, okay, no, no. Comment in the comment section if sheep eat meat. I didn't think they ate meat before, but maybe they eat meat. I don't know. Okay, so he brought this sheep up as a daughter, and there came one traveler to the rich man, and he spared to take of his own flock and from his own herd, to dress for the wayfaring man that came to him, but took the poor man's lamb and dressed it for the man who was to come. And David's anger was greatly kindled against the man. And he said, as the Lord lives, uh, the man that has done this thing shall surely die. You motherfucking hypocrite! Listen, this motherfucking hypocrite. Sorry. And Nathan said to David, you are a motherfucking hypocrite. You fucking suck. Okay. But God said, listen, I anointed you king of the vampires and delivered it out of the hand of Saul. Fuck you! You shit on God. David shit on God. Listen. Look, look. It's a whole fucking thing. Okay. And, okay. And I did all that stuff for you and your master's wife into, hold on. And I gave you your master's house, your master's wife, into your bosom, and gave you the house of the vampires and the werewolves. And if it had not been too little, I would moreover have given you such and such things. What the fuck is wrong with you? If you would have did a good job, I would have did a good job. But you suck. Okay. Wherefore have you despised the commandment of the Lord to do evil? And who the fuck are you? David, King D. Who the fuck is you? Okay. You have killed the Hittite with the sword, and have taken his wife, and you have slain him with the sword of the children of Ammon. Now, therefore, the sword shall never depart from your house, because you despise me, and you have taken the wife of Uriah to be your wife. Thus says the Lord, behold, I will raise up evil against you out of your own house, and I will take your wives before your eyes, and give them to your neighbor, and he shall lie with your wives in the sight of this son, S-U-N. Okay, remember that. That is the thing that you have to remember. Okay, God told them shit's gonna happen, and it's gonna be from your own house, and you are gonna lose all of your wives. It's going to be goodbye. Okay. For you did it in secret, but I will do it in the light. Everybody is gonna Instagram about this shit, King D. Man. You thought what happened to Israel was back. Just wait. Just wait. And David said, I definitely sinned. And Nathan said, the fuck you did? Oh, yeah. No, you did more than sin, dude. You, like, literally spit on God and then took a shit in his diaper. Listen, what the fuck is wrong with you? Okay. And Nathan said, the Lord has put away your sin. You're not gonna die. God saved that for later. He did like the Beetlejuice thing, saving it for later. Ah, David. Okay. And Nathan departed to his house, and the Lord struck the child that Uriah's wife bore, and it was very sick. Therefore, David besought God for the child, and David fasted and went in and lay all night upon the earth. And the elders of his house arose and went to him to raise him from the earth. But he would not, neither did he eat with them. And it came to pass on the seventh day that the child died. And then everybody was scared to tell him about it. Right? They was whispering. Okay? But when David saw, he was like, okay, the kid's dead. Like, he made sure. Okay? Okay, so he made sure. And then David got up and just went on his way. And the people was like, what are you doing? And then David's like, he's already dead. What am I supposed to do? I was asking him while he was alive. I'm not waiting till after he's dead. What is the purpose of that? Listen, what is the purpose of that? Okay, and keep in mind, David did not do the dirt thing. He did not get naked or any of that. Okay, David didn't do any of that. He just got up and went on his way. What do you want? What? Come on. Come on, asshole. Okay, well, whatever. Okay. So David was like, the fuck, I don't care about that. And David comforted Bathsheba, his wife, and laid with her. Okay. So David went in and was like, do you want to have some pity sex? We can have some pity sex. That'll be great. Are you still bleeding? I don't care if you're bleeding. Okay. Let's just do the damn thing. So they did the damn thing. Right? And he went, okay. Okay. So she bore a son and named him Solomon. And God spoiled this kid like he showered him, right? Because God was like, this is my guy. Aha. This is the one. Okay. And he sent by the hand of Nathan the prophet and called his name Jedediah. So Solomon's name is Jedediah. Okay. Okay. So they called him Jedediah because of the Lord. Joab fought against Rabbah, the children of Ammon, and took the royal city. What's up? I know. Okay. So he took the royal city, and Joab sent messengers to David and said, I have fought against Rababah and taken the city of waters. Now, therefore, gather the rest of the people together and encamp against the city and take it, lest I take the city and it be called after me. So David was like, I'll be a motherfucker. So he went over there and took the city. What? Okay. So David overtook it. And he took their king's crown from off his head, and the weight thereof was a talent of gold with precious stones. And it was set on David's head, and he brought forth the spoils of the city in great abundance. So David, having to make a point, grabbed the king and took his crown. It's so disrespectful. He's like, you know what? I'm going to make this humiliation 100%. Gonna, I'm gonna embarrass you, and then I'm gonna kill you. So that's what he does. And he brought forth the people that were there and put them under saws. Oh, okay. This King D does the Hitler thing, right? But he didn't trick him into doing it. Like, he literally just put them in shit and then marched them into a saw. But it wasn't even an electric saw. So you know that shit took for fucking ever. Okay. So he put them under saws and under harrows of iron, under axes of iron, and made them pass through the brick kiln. And he did this to all the cities of Ammon. So David and all the people returned to Jerusalem. So he literally walked these guys through a pizza oven or something. Well, it says brick kiln. So I've seen a kiln before. And could you imagine making one big enough for a human body to go into? So he didn't even take the people unaware. He's just like, you're going to die. And then kills them. Could you imagine seeing that? Like a whole line of your countrymen walking into an oven. It's fucking wild. But King D did the Hitler thing first. Just saying. And that is where we are ending. Oh, look, I did a good job. Like and subscribe. I do good job. So, that is where we're leaving off. So, thank you. And Blue says thank you and bye too. But, hey, she's pretending to be asleep. So anyway, thank you for watching. I love you. Keep your head down, your nose clean, your shoes tied. Don't get ready. Stay ready. Listen. Be good. or be good at it. Love you. Bye.